Hey guys, what's up? So today we are going to start with second chapter of strategic management, that is business policy and SM or strategic management. So this is the first part that is presented by me, Ayush Sanghi. Now, you already know about me that I am a practicing chartered accountant. I also teach, which is my passion also, through this high quality of education revolution that is Unacademy. So we provide high quality accessible education. Do like, comment, subscribe and message me on this Facebook URL of CA Ayush Sanghi. Now, understanding what a policy, or something that has been recommended by your company or organization in which you are working. So, what do organizations give? They give certain rules, they give certain regulations, they give a manual. इसको हम लोग इन हिंदी में पोथा कहते हैं. So a policy represents a principle. So these rules and regulations, they have got a more formal word known as a principle, usul, that guides decision making. So we run our company or we make decisions on the basis of certain principles, and this is known as a policy. It includes all the guidelines, rules, and procedures. So how do we define policy? It's a principle that guides us to take proper decisions, proper decision making. So, what is a policy when implemented in a business? When a policy is implemented in a business, it means it is the study of, or study also means analysis. So, remember this word study or analysis are the same. It means the analysis or the study of functions and responsibilities of senior management. Senior management can also be defined as a top level management. CEO, CFO, chairman, CTO, all these fancy words, they comprise of the senior management. And they also are the study of crucial problems or the important problems that affect the success in the enterprise. What is affecting the success of the enterprise? Identify those problems, understand them, and solve them. So, the crucial problems and the decisions that shape the organization's future. So, towards the end, everything happens for the good. Organization's future should always be good. It can only be good if senior management knows its functions, the problems have been identified, and finally they have taken shape. So, business policy study of three things: functions and responsibilities of senior management, crucial problems, and the decisions that think about the future of the company. The third meaning is of management. Management, as we all know, is a subset of the word manage. किसी भी चीज को संभालना, manage. So management, as per Peter F. Drucker, that is management Baba or management guru, is defined as a function, a task which has to be performed or done by managers. And managers practice this discipline to carry out the functions and discharge these tasks. Please remember, a management can be defined as a function, a discipline, or a task which has to be done by the managers to practice this discipline and to carry out the functions and discharge these tasks. Formal definition of management by the Management Baba, Peter F. Drucker. Some other definitions of management have also been given. It also means that it is the influence process to make things happen. Simply, if you want to make things happen, you want to do some things at home, your mother must be doing some things at home, she must be handling the kitchen, taking ration, paying the electricity bills, paying the water bills, all that is also a part of management. It also influences the process to make things happen. Or the second definition is it is the process of getting things done effectively and efficiently through and with people, through and with people. So, what I'm getting done, I'm getting these videos made effectively and efficiently, high quality videos under Unacademy brand. So, this is also management. So now understanding what a strategy is. Strategy, a term that is normally used or that was earlier used for the first time in military expeditions. Whenever anybody used to go for a military expedition or a military exercise, he used to draw a strategy for how to invade or how to get into, how to win a war. That was known as a strategy. Now, this term is commonly used by businesses in order to design a strategy for achieving a certain level of growth or profits in a company. So, understanding the definition of strategy as per strategic management, it can be said to be a game plan used by the management. Now, management also starts using these fancy terms game plan to do what? To stake out the market position. So, how does management invade? It invades its competitors, its enemies, by building a greater market position, more share, to conduct its operations and to attract and to please customers. Remember this, customers. Please remember that customer pleasing is most important, as customer is treated to be the king. Compete successfully with competitors and to achieve organizational objectives. This is a standard term that will be used throughout strategic management to achieve organizational objectives. So, strategy is a mixture of all these things, and today is being used in case of management as well. The other definitions of strategy, as you can see, it can be defined as a long range blueprint. Blueprint again means a plan, a long term plan of an entity's desired image. Where does an entity see itself from 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the line? A direction it wants to treat, and the destination. Strategy can also be defined as a unified, comprehensive, integrated plan to achieve specified goals. So, as you can see, these definitions are all talking about a long term plan, a plan of what they want to achieve in the long run. Now, coming to the definition of corporate strategy. So, the word corporate has been prefixed before strategy. Corporate means a company. What kind of a strategy is taken up by a company? How is corporate strategy different from a normal strategy as we had just discussed? All these things we are going to refer right now. So, corporate strategy refers to the growth design of a company. Please remember growth design of a company. A company can grow in any form, in any fashion. So, how will it grow? What will be its design? It refers to growth design of a company. It spells out the growth objective of a company. Very, very important word, objective. How do you want to reach to your goal? What is your objective? Is the objective. So, first, design objective through direction, extent, pace, which means speed. What is the speed that you're going to take up? And what is the correct timing of launching some things? Direction, extent, pace, and timing of the company's growth. So ultimately, we come only to one thing, that is growth. So let's repeat the definition. It refers to the growth design of a company, growth objective of the company through four things: direction, extent, pace, and timing of the company's growth. It also spells out strategy for achieving growth. As we have already discussed, strategy for achieving growth. Now, the next thing is NSC, nature, scope, and concerns of corporate strategy. What is the nature? What is the scope? What are the concerns associated with corporate strategy? A fairly general topic, but within syllabus, so we have to discuss. It says it is the right fit between company and its environment. Right fit means it can adjust, or it can function between the company and the environment, or the company can function within the environment in which it operates. There is a proper alignment. Second is it can be viewed as an objective strategy design of the company, a proper strategy design of the company designed for bridging gaps in a company. So, if there is a gap between what you want to achieve, where you want to be, and where you really are, so if you want to bridge this gap, you have to adopt something like corporate strategy. Concerned with company's choice of products and markets. How does a company come up with its choice of products and markets can be decided by corporate strategy. So it also is included within the scope and concern. And finally, to build a relative competitive advantage. Competitive advantage means how is your company superior to other companies? How is it superior? What is the most unique thing you have to facilitate firm's growth? Why should the people come to you? So, superiority or uniqueness would define this competitive advantage. All these factors or all these features can be regarded as can come under nature, scope, and concerns of corporate strategy. So, what does corporate strategy ensure? It ensures four things. It ensures growth, corporate growth, as we had discussed earlier, growth, a correct balance or a right fit with the environment. It should be able to exist within the environment. It should have a competitive advantage and it should have a proper design for filling gaps. Gaps in crude form means any kind of errors. किसी भी तरह को error bridge करने का design perfect होगा. So it means that the corporate strategy is sound and good. Growth, balance, competitive advantage, and proper design. A corporate strategy should be both. It should be proactive and it should be reactive. Keywords are re and pro. Pro means anything that is happening or a strategy that occurs, strategy that takes part, or strategy that takes action before the occurrence of an event. Let's say a tsunami is about to come. Phylon off the coast of Odisha. So if you have to take action before this, obviously you cannot stop this. This is a natural event. So if you have to reduce the damage done by this, you clear the coast. You clear the coast and you vacate all the people from there. If you vacate all the people from there, automatically it can be said that you have taken a proactive approach. But when an earthquake comes, जब एक earthquake आ जाता है and many lives are lost, many houses are broken, and then you take some action by providing medication and alimonies to people, it is known as a reactive strategy. Proactive means before occurrence of an event, and reactive means after occurrence of an event. So proactive is a better strategy to have adopted so that before the damage is done, before damage is done, the strategy acts to avoid the damage. And reactive means after damage has been done, strategy it's taken its action. So a good strategy or a good corporate strategy should be both, partly proactive, partly reactive. Proactive refers to careful planning and deliberate management to take charge of external opportunities, because these external opportunities they pose something which is not in our control, and to strengthen the firm's market position and performance. This can only happen if you have taken care of external opportunities as well as external threats. So a strategy should be both, partly proactive, partly reactive. Now, coming to partly reactive strategy, a reactive strategy refers to adapting or responding to environmental changes. Responding to environmental changes means the change has occurred, now you are responding to it. You are reacting to it, hence, it is reactive. To manage unforeseen developments and changes, anything that is not seen or that cannot be predicted, it is taking place or it has already taken place, now it has to be managed. Reactive strategy, to adjust, adapt, or avoid the unanticipated threats. So these are the things that have to be taken care by proactive strategy and reactive strategy. So remember these words: adjust, adapt, avoid. A cube. Adjust, adapt, avoid any kind of unanticipated threats. Corporate strategy should be both reactive and proactive. What are the dynamics of competitive strategy? How does a competitive strategy function? How dynamic is it? It refers to how a company competes in a particular business. किस तरीके से आजकल की दुनिया में एक कंपनी ऑपरेट कर पाती है. Nowadays there is stiff competition. What people say in English, there is stiff competition. This can be called as gala kaat pratyogita or cutthroat competition. Nowadays, if the strategy is not dynamic, you will go out of the business. You will not exist. Hence, it is about how a company can gain competitive advantage through differential ways of competing. How a company can gain competitive advantage, what we have discussed earlier, you should have something unique through differential ways of competing, and they can be relevant in order to make your competitive strategy more dynamic. So please spread this word of education revolution, Unacademy by CA Ayush Sanghi. This was second chapter part 1. We'll come with more awesome tutorials. So like, comment and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up on Facebook. This is our URL on Facebook. This is our Twitter handle. Spread the word, and thank you very much for watching this awesome tutorial. We will be making many more tutorials. Thank you.